Welcome to World Transits Today. I'm Art Granoff. It's April 4th, 2023. Today on World Transits, we cover the moon menu and new transits for April 2023. So let's kick it off with the moon menu, where we select moon days for special events. We see here early in the week, the moon with Uranus, moon with Neptune, and moon with Pluto. My inner self with the cosmos. What could go wrong? Then Wednesday, it's sun and moon, full moon with Jupiter. We notice sun with Jupiter, moon with Jupiter, full moon. Great day for journeys. Tomorrow, full moon with Jupiter. And later in the week, it's the moon with Saturn and Pluto. Saturn restricts and Pluto intensifies our emotions. Go for it. Then later in the week, moon with Uranus, emotional freedom. Moon with Neptune, open heart and giving. And then April 9th, the moon with Neptune and Saturn. Moon with the ideal and the real. This would be a good day for me as I have Saturn conjunct Neptune in my chart. Any special dates coming up where you want to consult your emotional track? Consult moon menu. Here's what's current for a couple of months. April 5th, Jupiter square Pluto. April 10th, Sun square Pluto. Currently, Sun conjunct Jupiter. So what do we get? Sun, Jupiter, Pluto field for a couple of months. Jupiter, the generous planet, increases whatever it touches. Pluto, the planet of decay and rebirth, aggravates Jupiter's self-confidence with raw power, revealing primitive me. Sun Pluto, the center of attention, thinking, creating drama, expanding Jupiter, influence to the throne, Pluto, whoever that may be. With unbridled instincts expanded, what do we get? Take a look at world history. War, war, and more war. Also power struggles in personal relations. Jupiter encourages Pluto's raw energy to the max. Jupiter-Pluto, the court of the Crimson King. Purple robes, complete submission. To the inexorable King Midas, full of oneself. He has so much gold, he can't even eat lunch. Pluto's fear expressed as a less salutary psychology of life. Completely possessed, leading to domination or taking without giving. Let's see what else we get. Please welcome Stanislav Grof, esteemed psychonaut and teacher. With Sun conjunct Pluto and Jupiter conjunct Pluto in his chart. Also Sun, Mercury, Pluto, adding Stan's intellect as a Sun-Pluto midpoint for extra potency. Stan's huge Sun, Mercury, Pluto, Jupiter field, just like in the sky. He's still shunned by mainstream psychiatry, yet treasured as psychonaut master worldwide. Stan's distinctive, seen, and highly regarded. His kindness is legendary. He, Sun, brings intensity, Pluto, to life through his ongoing investigation with holotropic states of consciousness, doing the work himself, leading the way while assuring us that we can do it too. In the mid-1950s, Stan was a young psychiatrist in Prague, Czechoslovakia, when one day the box from Sandoz appeared with something new, LSD, with a letter asking medical professionals to explore this new substance by researching it for themselves and reporting their findings. Fast forward to now, Stan's life work. Over 60 years exploring consciousness through non-ordinary states, psychedelics, holotropic breathwork, discovering the extended Jupiter, cartography of the psyche, Pluto. Find out more at stangroff.com. Please welcome Richard Tarnas, who blended Stan's teachings with the principles of astrology, birthing a new paradigm, archetypal astrology, constructed for psychedelic healing, also referred to as integration. Here's Rick's chart with Sun conjunct Jupiter, Jupiter opposite Pluto, Sun Jupiter identifying with success, Jupiter opposite Pluto, dancing through your own fire, big resolution leading to transformation. Rick Tarnas discovered the match between Stan's 4 basic perinatal matrices and the 4 outer planets. BPM1, Neptune. BPM2, Saturn. BPM3, Pluto. And BPM4, Uranus. In a recent talk, Professor Tarnas mentions that when he invited Robert Hand to teach at Esalen, Hand noticed that both Stan and Rick had Jupiter-Pluto alignments in their charts. He called them the Jupiter-Pluto Club. So let's add Mercury. We see Mercury conjunct Jupiter through the end of May, and Mercury square Pluto through the end of May. Mercury-Jupiter, extended intellect. Jupiter goes up. And Mercury-Pluto, subterranean intellect. Pluto goes down. Both Stan and Rick have Mercury in the mix. Mercury's the mind, intellect, the communicator. They were both professors at CIIS for almost 3 decades. Their giant books have appeal for psychonauts who find value there for knowledge, insights, and care. Rick Tarnas's Cosmos and Psyche, and Stan's 2-volume encyclopedia, The Way of the Psychonaut. Thanks to the Jupiter-Pluto Club, Stanislav Grof and Richard Tarnas. And now, new Venus transits this week. Venus trine Pluto and Venus square Saturn. And for 2 weeks, it's Venus, Saturn, Pluto together from April 5th to April 19th. Venus is delight, beauty, and pleasure, or messy emotions, missed cues, taking things too personally. Pluto again, deep, intense, and compelling, or decayed, moldy, and awful. Saturn again, stuck or starved and judging, or strength of character, taking responsibility. Venus-Pluto, intense love, beauty and the beast, the sexual power struggle. Venus-Saturn, tough love with the restricted heart, the pain of love, or softening Venus through time-Saturn, leading to the proverbial, stirring the shiitake mushrooms together. 2 happy old people, as the fantasy goes. Venus, Saturn, Pluto, the restricted heart, with love as danger, turning pleasure into pain, though somehow, sometimes craving it that way, thus the inner work. Or Venus, Saturn, Pluto, heart walking the tightrope, love realized, with burdens easier to carry. Thanks for joining me at World Transits today, everybody, covering the moon menu and new transits this week. Watch World Transits at my site, Reference Astrology. Hear the audio version at Apple Podcasts. Contact me directly at Reference Astrology for a birth chart and transit reading, where we explore the planetary archetypes, then place them on your chart, revealing your personal transits to see what's up for you.